Reduced to just standing around. How absurd. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Eating ASMR. Ew. Fucking absolutely dying. Why? Did you hear me eating my burger? I was lazy. I didn't want to put it on the starting screen. You got some eating ASMR? That or is it my intro, the Freak Like Me song? Wish I didn't. Oh, that's all. I'll hate them. What is this? What the fuck? No, don't clip it. TikTok? Oh. My phone's dead, so I can't. I literally can't. My phone is dead.
I guess I'll go with my textual criticism
Is
and
the
your
sound too loud?
editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry.
If only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about
charging.
her, this seems like the kind of thing she'd know about.
Okay.
Oh.
Because remember,
you're
I
the
am just
traveler,
guessing
you
with
say?
these things. Because I turn it up for me, but down for you guys in the little mixer, so I can't hear.
Hey, what's with that face?
No, no. Of course, this is my first time coming face to face with you.
So what, for the love of... traveler, I hear you've helped many people...
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact,
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult
stream
to
for 3
get
hours?
into
Yep.
because even Inazuma.
I mean, I'm just playing Genshin. I just hit the stream button because I'm going to be sitting here fucking playing it anyway, so...
If you don't
At least
mind,
sometimes
I'd
you
love
say
to
funny
show you all
things.
my outline for the book I'm
Ah,
writing
nah,
about
it makes
Tatsuna.
Genshin go by faster. It
Hold
makes it
on,
not so
Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit
brain
of a deep
numbing
dive for a first
screws in
read?
my head.
Well, fair
You know?
point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a
I
look
do
at
have to
Akiba's
leave at
latest essay
5:30,
draft.
but that's it. Because I have
Let
to
me give
pick
you
up
some
the car.
background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa,
Mikoshi?
who crafted a
Is
fine
that you?
blade. But in the end,
Mikoshi?
he threw it into a fire to destroy it and killed
I
his
love this
servant Katsuragi. Why?
I get
Well, no one knows.
it. I get it.
Apart from the sword maker,
I know.
his
You
servant,
start at
and the one
5:45
who
and
wrote
I
this
end at
all
5:30.
down,
I was like, hell
the
yeah.
records also mention a
Perfect.
Kabuki Mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual
You don't like
way.
this? Why does it call you out
That's
too
right.
much? Miko, I'm
Akiba's
singing it for
teacher
you.
has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This Kabuki Mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace.
It's you.
And shortly afterwards,
You a hound
as
dog.
Akiba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
so first this strange person goes missing. then a murder happens?
Of course it is.
Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky?
Stop
Jesus.
shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm
play
that all the aforementioned
again.
individuals did, in fact.
Oh my god, thank you for the
live in
follow!
Inazuma over 400 years
Susuke's? It
ago.
sounds like Sasuke's.
Even back
Oh,
then,
I've been on
Tatara
already,
Suna was
and I saved
already at the center
126,
of
which is for
Inazuma's
Futao.
smelting
C1.
industry.
But on
The
my
man in charge was a
50-50,
government
and
official
pity
named
73, and I already farmed her
enough, it
artifacts.
seems
Bought
like
the
he was
pass
missing
to get
too.
deathmatch. I already have the Matisse to get a level 90 and triple crown. She's going to have 236 crit damage, 67 crit rate,
So there are
147 elemental mastery on Crimson.
That's right.
Which,
What's more,
pray for me to get her
Niwa is a
C1
name with
because
a lot
I
of history
literally
to it.
installed this game.
Have you ever
Holy
heard
crap.
of the great swordsmith clans of
Damn.
Inazuma?
I wish you good
Oh,
luck.
The swordsmiths? Yeah,
I
like
wish you very good
ancient
luck.
art and so
Futao's a sweetie.
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners
I do
of
not have
Ishin
Futao. I
Ar.
wish, but I don't have her.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara
I'm
clan?
back!
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of
Imagine
all.
saving 167 wishes and getting her on wish 1. Jeez. Damn.
Oh, yes!
I
of
wish.
course. How could I forget?
Get to the point. For Pete's sake.
I actually don't
According
know how
to
many wishes I have
information
right now.
acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human.
A puppet?
Oh, I didn't have to go in. I know. C2 next. I don't know how people see 6 people. Ugh. How many wishes do they have to have saved for that shit?
Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Anyway, yeah, auto shop was fine. It was actually super close to my house. I didn't realize it's like 2 blocks down the road.
How creepy.
But I had
The way
to.
you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
My
I agree.
tires were flat,
But
so I had
considering
to
that
pump up my
non-human
tires
races in Inazuma
before
are by no means
to
uncommon,
go pick up my
spooky
roommate to drop
events
off
are
his
to be
car at
expected.
the auto shop
And
to
that's
drop him off at
exactly
work.
what my book
Yeah.
is about.
Don't
Please
ask.
take a look.
He wanna F-R-E-A-K. I like the song too much. Fuck, I should change it. I'm not gonna be able to help myself. Credit card. Exactly. That must be how they're doing it.
Oh, and please.
C6
read
5
my
stars.
essay draft
Kevin
as well.
has C6. Oh. I'm really bad for not. I go back and read these later. Like it's just too much. I can't read this much.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative.
Yeah, gone
approach,
UC6.
but
I was
think
like,
essays should be
hold on.
grounded in facts.
He saved
I
up
don't
so
think
much for when she
explaining
came out. I
everything
was
away
like,
with
jeez.
mysterious forces will cut it.
Sounds like quite the journey.
Oh,
It was.
How about
Yeah, he
if
loves
I
Ganyu.
plug the holes in Sawada's narrative
Actually,
with
his new one is
political
it
intrigue?
Eula?
Like,
'Cause
I could
he-
put a
he-
turf war between rival
he
factions
beat
at
the
the
high
center of
score.
the whole series
He
of
beat his high
events.
score for crit.
You had to just make
Was it Eula he used? It was someone else. I was like, what? That wasn't Ganyu who did that? He was like, no.
Akaba, look, your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now.
Do
Good
the
luck
pussy
with
purr.
Meow.
All right. Thank you. If you
I
find
like
out
the
any
song
more
too
info
much.
about all this, please do
Thank
let
you,
me
Tristan,
know.
for the head
Thanks
I
so
will
much.
hydrate and sweat. Eula is the other mean DPS. Yeah, I think it might be Eula, because I know it was Ice. I don't think Chong Yun's doing crits.
So,
At least I
what we
remember
were
him
talking
talking about it. Yeah, yeah.
It has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh?
I can lick it,
After
I
all, we
can ride
kicked
it while
his
you
butt
sipping
and got him
inside
locked
it.
up.
I can do all the
Information about
little
people
tricks and
like
keep
that
the
is
dick up
usually
inside
super
it.
confidential, isn't it?
Go down and kiss it.
If you
and
ask
every time
Paimon,
we meet,
Akaba
oh,
should
he
just pick a
always
different
tell me
topic.
he miss
There
it. He
must be
wanna
as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest.
F-R-E-A-K.
There's no point in...
E A K A K A K A K E F R E E K. I'm trying to F-U-C-K. I like D-I-C-K. Stick a V, they.
Did you see that? He literally just went by over there. It looked like
Ah, see, I haven't done this yet, so I haven't seen him.
it can't have
Chongyun can hit hard, but not like, yeah, he's not the crit monsters. Okay, I plan things. I have a week. Oh, what do you have? What's your plans? You have a week for what? I forgot she died. I can lick it, I can ride it while you slip it inside it. I can do all them little tricks and keep the dick up inside it. Tell me, leave me alone. He always tells me he miss it. F R E. I don't have a healer. F R E A K A K A K A K E F R E A K. I'm gonna talk to myself. Hold on. I gotta pause for this important dialogue. I can't jam to these songs too hard. If I told you, then not a surprise. That makes me scared that it is somehow involving me, and I don't like that.
Traveler Paimon, there you are. Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public. Did he
Cause
escape?
what happened to him?
It's him!
Cause she took him. Hold on.
Sure enough. You're
See,
here.
now he's Scaramouche. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of Surastana? Aren't you supposed to be lacked at? I know you must have a lot of questions.
Yeah, she took him.
Allow me to explain.
But she's about to explain.
It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
D for the head
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumeru would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about.
Ooh.
But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Okay, why don't I hate him? Why don't I hate him?
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down? But Paimon's worried about you, Nahida. Don't let him trick you.
It's not every day you see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Don't you dare try to
Heptat.
find
Thank you for the
that.
heptat.
As
It's a
long as
smug
the
sass,
terms are
right?
reasonable, I don't think there's a problem
I'm
with
like,
making a deal.
he's not being an
Even with the balladeer.
asshole exactly. He's just kind
Well,
of being
I, for
smug
one,
and
have
sassy.
no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes. One
I don't mind the
information
sass,
is
though.
valuable information. You'll come to understand
I mean,
more
Fairy's like,
about
damn,
that
you just
in
want to
the
kill me
fullness
then? I'm
of
like,
time.
well, that does kind of
The
seem like what we're trying to
Balladeer's
do.
power was all but completely spent after your battle. He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position.
Shut up.
Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many
Still
of the
just chasing
Fatui's
Sasuke,
sensitive
huh?
secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make
Don't
him a
question the
hidden
God of
trap,
Wisdom. Now you
depending on
look
how
dumb.
the Fatui plan to respond.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second.
I trust you, BB.
Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was
Jeez.
between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the Harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I have to admit that I'm not worth quite what I used to be.
Damn. Okay, he isn't even. Oh, what a crying
Well,
shame.
if the Fatui are going to reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objections
I
to
don't
that
dislike
idea
Venti.
fairly clear. Don't you? And they're your friends. So I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida,
Shut up.
listen to him! Then let's
Emo?
put that discussion
Venti?
to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right. Then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about that? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul.
I mean, look at the animal boys.
Actually, that's the
Venti is a little twink. What are you talking about?
An update on that? Mm-hmm. You may
He's a giddy little
remember me
twink.
mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that
You
the
just said I'm
Fatui have
reminded that you
other
like
information
Venti.
that even I don't know about. And since the Balladeer used to be one of them,
Yes, thank you for
he's
agreeing,
better
Tristan.
acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis,
Oh, okay.
some traces of its
Hi,
power
Ducker.
remain
How are
in
you?
him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is
I'm gonna start calling you
vast
thick
beyond
fingers now.
description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the Balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information and should be able to find it more quickly. Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't
You know,
trust
for
him.
people who've gone from
He
friends to
scares
enemies
us
quite a bit,
every time we run into him.
we're being pretty
I
judgmental of him.
understand.
You want
But
thick fingers?
sometimes
No, he has
everything is
thick
dictated by
fingers.
which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all.
Oh.
Our minds have connected several times before.
Oh.
There's a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns.
Stop.
As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the Balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you.
Yeah, Paimon's pretty.
If
pretty
this
judgmental.
deal with the Balladeer can give you the answer,
She's literally doing all this for me, and we're like, what the fuck? Don't do this. Traveler's heart desires a poutine. That's you.
It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's
The
still
bread
worried about
rust? What'd you
this
say,
idea.
Miko?
Is
I have
there
giant
anything
hands,
you
so
can
I guess
help?
you could say I have thick fingers.
was going
I
to
only say this
contact you
Joker.
about
He
that,
like
but then you
showed me his
suddenly
like
showed up on
ring
your own
size, and I was like,
accord.
holy shit.
Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the Balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction
Flooding
of his
food.
full power left, that's still a fraction
Just
of
a snack
former
pack.
Harbinger. If you could
I really
accompany
want to try
him,
poutine. Oh, it's so
it
easy to
would
make.
Put my mind at ease. Of course,
Can you
I'll be
get
there to
the
help
squeaky
guide you
cheese
through
there? I don't
Irminsul
know.
from the outside.
Oh, was that not even your biggest finger? Oh, holy shit.
Great, thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
So we can't get into Irminsul without her doing it? How'd he just seem to get to Irminsul?
Wow. Wow. Looks pretty different here compared to last time.
Oh, it's so
The
pretty.
colors are gentler. Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
I don't know. What size are your fingers? Thumb isn't a finger. I
Look at
don't
that.
count that.
Hot on my heels.
You
know,
smug little
you didn't have
sassy
to
boy.
Cut your catch up short just to keep me company.
He's Sasuke,
Oh,
literally.
but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
No, he just sent me to babysit you. Sassy boy.
Jailbird. No way a prisoner gets to be so smug.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
Damn,
Sounds like a
Sasuke's
successful
emo.
rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances.
What is
going to
happen?
on
I'm
both
so
sides,
confused as what's about to happen.
But it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else. Fine. Let's call it true.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'll be at the front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of
Keep
any
your pretty eyes
obstacles in
open.
our path.
Oh, you think they're
All
pretty?
you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open
Yeah?
and try not to fall behind.
You think I'm pretty?
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some
my husband
time
passed
to
away.
mentally prepare yourselves?
On this second largest die?
Ugh, the snark on this guy.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna assume big though. He called me pretty. I wasn't. I was just saying, oh, you think I'm pretty? Okay, focus on your job.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection.
I'm really
procedure.
curious for what's about. This is so pretty. I love this.
Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it!
It was a question for him. It was for him. You guys haven't seen my eyes. You know what my eyes look like.
Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul. Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels
I know.
like
I
a
used to wear
sacred
rings on my
place.
thumb because
Irminsul
I
is
had rings that
closely
were too big,
intertwined
and I
with
could
the
only wear them on my
entirety
thumb.
of Tevat.
Makeup.
Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to
Okay,
go.
why do I kind of like him for being a sassy asshole? Why do I kind of like him? Fuck. Why am I like this?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still
Oh,
sense
that the
where
jewelry
heart of
makes. Oh, okay, I
Irminsul is?
understand.
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
I know, I like
Permission
smug
granted.
fucking assholes, apparently.
Let's go. Stay close.
I did hate Sasuke, though, to be fair.
Say we did go running off in here. What would happen? What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out. So if you want to stay safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Because you're... But you did like him when he was smug. What do you mean? Oh! Oh, you mean like old like I like Sasuke now that he's older? Nah, he was a little shit. I want to beat the crap out of him.
Things have spread out.
Those are all packets of information from inside Irminsul.
Oh.
Be careful not to touch them.
Oh. I hate when they force you to walk. So don't touch it. Never mind. Show my class ring if I can find it. Ooh, okay. 10.5 or 10
looks the
3/4
same
would
in
be my
every
pinky
direction.
for a comfortable fit that won't fall. Holy crap. Big paws. You guys just have mittens?
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost.
I hate that it keeps
What do you
reloading.
know? He was actually telling the truth.
Stop.
Is he mocking me again?
Shut up,
Well, what
Paimon!
this time?
Oh my god, stop fighting with them.
There's
Shut
a
the
time
fuck
and a
up.
place to
You're making it
lie,
worse.
But this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax
Thank
your
you.
guard a little?
5? Yeah, no. I don't have tiny fingers, but they're not that big. 5 is microscopic.
here.
Holy crap.
What a huge
My tiny
tree.
little grandma probably has size 5 fingers. Actually, I think hers is 6, to be fair. Because I think my grandpa's is
Lesser Lord
double hers.
Kusanali,
Because she has like a little size 6 ring and his is size 12, I think.
Are you ready?
And half of 12 would be 6.
ready
And
when
it's
you
double.
are.
Then please begin.
But my grandpa was a miner, so he has like big, fat, flattened out hands from working with his hands his whole life. Big bear paws and mittens that he can't use very well.
Doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
Or maybe he's not as much of an asshole as you think. Paimon, shut the fuck up. You intolerant jackass.
Ow. The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do. Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk? Yes, I've also invited Paimon to join. Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads? That's part of it. Plus, Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the ballad
I don't know
is a
the
bit of a
actual
walking contradiction?
ring size, but my
He's
pinky's
talking
just over an
back,
inch
but
around
he
the
seems
base.
to listen to what you say.
I'm gonna assume that's big. He's at least doing his job, right? Like, shut up. He's doing it. Eat her like a sandwich.
There's still some mysteries for him to resolve.
Please tell me what your
Things
bread
that are
thing.
clear
You
as
said like the
day to
bread
me,
bed, or something like that.
Yet to
Oh, it was so
understand.
funny.
Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Yes, the bread bed that killed me. The eternal bread bed.
Smart and attentive as always. So, you made contact with that part of his mind.
Wrong bread, wrong bread, Tristan.
Betrayal turned the balladeer into the person he is today.
Childhood trauma changing a person? No, we should never give him a chance to be better.
Turns out,
Hold it against him
he can
forever.
get hurt and angry just like anyone else.
Paimon, I'm gonna
Everyone
eat
has a
your
history,
fucking toes
Paimon.
off.
Even if you're a puppet created by the Electro Archon. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. Nahida, do you know anything
Stop!
about that?
Not like that, you
If
fucking
you
foot
mean the serious
fetishists.
events, the kabuki mono and so on? Yes. I know about all of that. Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination.
I hate you.
At least that's what they
I hate you.
Oh, how interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone. So the Gase got it right?
I don't understand foot fetish. Honestly,
It
neither
does
do I,
try to
but
help one
I don't
thing.
know. Some people probably don't
Tatarasuna
understand your
sabotage.
fetishes or my fetishes, so
Must be a riveting conversation
kind
you
of
three are
to each
having.
their own.
Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
I like him. God damn it.
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
I'd start at the
Don't
throat to
insult
snuff
me.
out that fucking
You're
voice.
having a private
Fair?
conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
It's not bondage. That's actually not my thing. Stop.
Still
It's
looking.
not.
Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you.
Hold on. Let me just. How do I? I can't do it. You're so lucky. Miko says something. I think thighs are very common. Yeah, I don't really get that one either. She's typing. Get her. Go ahead, Miko. Say something. I unmodded you so I could delete that message, but I did. Fuck you.
Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself.
He's been stripped.
And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
He was stripped for 2 messages, and he's like,
This light. It looks
no, you didn't miss anything. Don't read into it. Shut up, Miko.
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to
I stripped him
share
of his
with
Maudley title. Mm-hmm. He was nude.
Shh.
Right in front of
Just
you.
wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is
Miko,
that
I'll
so?
cry if you don't tell me you're pretending. There we go.
Well, since you insist.
It's...
Whoa!
Wait, I can do that. Did you just unmod yourself, you cheater? Put it back! He just
I have
ripped
been
his
in
sword
Tatara Suna
off.
for
Put it
some
back
time
on.
now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else.
He can take it off and put it back on at will. I didn't know. Oh, shit, wait, you can't mod yourself again. Wait, I'm gonna have to mod you. Oh, okay. So does that mean you could unmod, like, Kenna and play? That's hilarious. I fucking love that. Unmod them. Spite them.
Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant
Random
village.
question, while still near the topic,
People
would
are
liking short
gainfully
girls be a
employed.
fetish?
Their
Okay,
lives have purpose. They are
in my
motivated.
opinion, and again, this is just my opinion, right? I don't really think that that's a fetish. That's like saying, like, oh, is liking girls with blue eyes a fetish, or like liking tall dudes a fetish? Like, I don't think I'd really consider that a fetish. Like, I guess foot fetish is different because, like, if you're jacking someone off with your feet, like, you're doing a sexual activity. It's not like their height at all plays into the sexual activity, particularly. It's just, it happens to be like an innate, it's just a trait. Like, being like, I like people with big boobs, that's a fetish. Well, not really, it's just big boobs. Like, it's just a body part. I don't really see it as a fetish, to be honest. Like, when people say I have a fetish for thighs, I don't really get that. Like, it's just liking a body part. I don't understand when people have fetishes that aren't like an activity. And I guess in my head, a fetish is more of an activity. Like you guys keep calling me bondage, right? Bondage is an activity. Even like sitting on cakes and weird stuff, those are activities. But just like a person's personality trait, like I have a fetish for nice guys, or I have a fetish for guys with brown hair. Like, that's not really a fetish because it doesn't really affect the sexual acts at all. It's just a preference of like type. I don't really think of it as a fetish, to be honest. And I don't know if that's just me, but I've never understood why people, like, I don't get like the fetish stuff. I guess for the foot fetish I could see, because technically you can like jerk people off with your feet, but like, I don't know. I feel like a fetish has to be a little more than just I like this personality trait. Unless if you get bricked up every time you look at a foot, okay. But like, if that's not the case, I don't know.
As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma.
Liking
As
cute and
for
challenging
Tatara
personality.
Suna,
I feel
it
like
was
that's,
originally established
again, I
as
feel
a
like that's
means
just
of
kind of like
safely disposing
a
crystal
personality
marrow.
trait, or like a,
The
right?
forging industry
Like,
with crystal marrow
is
as
that
a
really
raw
a fetish?
material has since flourished, giving rise to
Everyone has
generations
preference
of
about, yeah.
swordsmiths. Some world-renowned,
No, liking short girls is
others
right. Like, I think there's a
unknown,
difference between preferences
all
and
passing on
fetishes.
their legacy.
Hold on, fetish is more an right? That's what I mean. Like, if thinking about it or even like seeing it suddenly, like blood, right? Okay. If someone gets a bloody nose in public and immediately you're like rock solid, okay, you have a fetish for that, right? But if you're just like, oh, I like blood, that doesn't mean you have a fetish for it. So to be like, oh, I like a short girl, but every single time you see someone short or like a small sized human, you're not going to get like a bricked up, oh my god, I'm about to bust. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a fetish has to be something that you like immediately, if you see it, regardless of who it is, you're like, oh, that's my thing, you know? Right? Like, I think there's a difference between preferences and fetishes. Like, a fetish is like an obsession thing, right? Blue eyes, brown hair. Girl, stop describing me in your fetish talk. Oh, shit. I was like, I don't have blue eyes and brown hair. I kind of like competition as well as petting. Competition and petting. Fair. Like, a fetish would be if she was naked and all you focus on is the hands. Yes, exactly. Like, when people are in front of you and they could be buck-ass naked, but you're just staring at their hands and you have like a weird obsession with people's hands, not that I'm talking from experience, but if you had like a weird obsession with it where you're constantly looking at it, constantly paying attention, it doesn't matter if you like the person or if you don't like the person, but just like you are so constantly hyper fixated on people's hands, and if someone like touched you with their hand, even in a non-sexual way, that you would be like, oh my god, like that would be a fetish. That would be like an uncontrollable obsessive thing you have, right? Totally not in my name. That's a fair explanation. Yeah, it makes sense. I've been told people like my hands and that I have beautiful hands. See, and everyone will have their own preference and idea of that too, because like maybe you're someone else's preference, but someone else has a preference for like a different kind, but it's still a fetish for it, I guess. Like you would still have a fetish for hands. You would just have your own preference of what that fetish looked like, right? Maybe some people would like really big hands. Maybe some people like really like veiny hands. That's a really common thing. Women really like veiny hands. That's super common. You guys see on the internet all the time, right? So like, yeah, right? You see what I mean? So I guess, again, there are people who have a fetish for that. They, like, want to touch eyeballs. Like, touching someone's eyeball makes them, like, coom. Someone touching their eyeball makes them, like, coom. They, like, want to touch them, like, do weird sexual stuff around those. So just, like, yeah. There's, like, do you see the difference between, like, a preference, a physical preference, or, like, personality preference versus, like, a fetish, right? And I'm not saying that for everyone. That is just my opinion, right? Like, I don't technically know, but I feel like for it to be considered a fetish, it has to be like a very specific, like fixated, obsessive thing, you know? Like, regardless if you like big hands or small hands, you can still have like a hand fetish or a foot fetish. Maybe some people like petite feet. Maybe some people like long feet. Maybe some people like short toes and long toes. Like, so liking short toes wouldn't necessarily be a fetish, but having a foot fetish, you would have a preference for the kind of feet you like. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yeah. Licking eyeballs. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, yeah, that's a fetish. My hand will cover your head, little bunny. That's my line. Leave my eyes alone. I just like the thought that I can unmod. It is pretty funny.
Dreams.
Right? And everyone will have their own preference, but some will be probably more common.
That is why you accepted the proposal brought to
Not
you
me
by
literally
myself
pausing my
and Kame.
Genshin so I can explain to you the
Yes,
difference
well,
between a fetish and a
Were it not for
fucking
you coming to
preference.
Inazuma and happening to make a
Not me
common
getting
acquaintance,
so
the two of you never would have joined forces.
emotionally invested
And he would
into
be
like
the first to
arguing what a
admit that there's
fetish is.
no
Why
way
does he look
could
like
have
Kazuha?
revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale.
Hold on.
You allowed
Why does he
Akame to
look
take
like
all the credit for
Kazuha?
a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique.
Thank you.
Even now, you remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants.
Again, this is just me
Working
and
right
Miko's
here
opinions.
alongside
We're
us.
not the law, so please take
I
that with a
believe
grain
it
of
is
salt.
you,
But
sir,
I do think I'm
who
correct.
are truly responsible for the changes in our
It's my
manufacturing
opinion,
and
but I
forging
think it's
methods.
right.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging
Can't believe I
industry
paused
of
my game to argue
Inazuma.
that. Don't ever
And
get
it
Gore
has been
started
my
on stuff.
great
I'm
honor
too
to befriend
opinionated.
you all.
So you say, Escher.
Yeah.
Is this really?
I am the law. Shut up.
My good sir.
My good
What do
sir.
you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected. Because I didn't want to speculate. And I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise
Miko!
at an alarming rate. And recently,
Be nice to
as you well
Tristan.
know, someone died because
Don't
of
make
that
me yell at
strange
you.
filth inside
I'll
the
unmod you
furnace.
again. Be nice. Play
I thought the
nice
truth
with
was
everybody.
spreading outside, but
Miko's
still,
just my little pet dog.
I
And he's
suspect
just
you understand
attacking
it
and
better
fighting
than I
everyone
do.
in chat today.
None of the
Spray
people
the
who
little
went out to get
Pomeranian.
help have come back.
Behave!
Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with the Shogun. This is our last hope.
I don't know, I thought it was
that
nice.
That doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does.
You deleted your message.
Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
The power's going to your head. Watch it, bud.
Mikoshi Nagamasa
I know what
may
you
have
did,
noticed that there was
but the
one
power's
common
going to your head.
denominator
Calm
among all
down.
these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious.
Yeah, you're a
than
little Pomeranian.
He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa
I drew you. You're a canon Pomeranian. Fuck you. You've done it. You've pushed me to my limit. It's canon now. Fuck you. I'm the artist.
If he truly seeks to redeem his
It's a white Pomeranian. Don't let him tell you anything different.
Is well advised.
Clip it. That's
You're
it.
well informed
You forced
on
my
the
hand.
subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem.
You can throw hands all you
I'm in
want, all the way
charge
from over there. From
And
down
I'm about
there.
to take
All I
the
hear is a yapping
responsibility
Pomeranian.
and head inside. Probably to my death.
That's all I hear.
But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your
Okay,
eyes,
that's way too close.
you don't seem to
Jesus.
trust me.
Drop the act. We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like
Shut
your
up.
plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left? Don't you have all your
Okay,
answers by
he
now?
keeps getting real close.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment.
Oh, he's gonna kill him. Oh.
A moment like this, where you finish talking and I
I
stop
don't
you
understand
from
what's
entering the
happening, to be
furnace.
completely honest.
You.
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well.
Yeah, he's only
At
he's only
least for
brave
the
when I'm
first few
here.
days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity.
Oh.
And what I seek in Tatara
Blocking my
Suna.
Birkins.
Did you really think you would be able to
Oh.
see through my plan?
Oh!
If you kill me, there's no one who can get
See, Miko
inside
just
the
ran away
furnace.
now. He's mad at me.
So you're really going to destroy this place?
He's left.
Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person.
Sorry, Jose.
Some
Miko's
may
a
not see him
girl.
as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Okay, so is that
Whoever
Scaramouche's?
you're working for won't get away with this.
It's
They'll be
because
found
Gore gives
out.
people confidence. Exactly.
This makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all.
Is this his doctor? Is that what he
Patience
was supposed to be?
a virtue which
Dotori?
I have in abundance.
What's his name? The doctor?
This is all part of a carefully controlled.
Because it sounds like his voice, doesn't it?
experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity.
Yes, it is. Okay, I
I'm
just
a
said it.
Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Torre, whatever.
Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. Make no mistake, even without you, that pure innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead.
If you give him my heart,
If you give him
you see him as one of us. Oh,
that both Nagamasa, he has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just...
What a beautiful way to see the world. It almost makes me feel a little guilty. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Don't be fucking about edge control. Stripper type of body needed flexible.
I say, Mr. Niwa, let's
I
see
just put
what
this pussy
happens.
all over his face tattoo.
Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible.
I am listening to the worst music to go with this.
Mr. Niwa, already dead.
All right.
Pity.
Let's not. Okay, this is fucking sad. I'll admit, Gore makes me have feelings I never had before. Yeah, I think good feelings. Miko, come back. Stop being a baby. I know you're still there.
Jester, I have
he's
completed
really
the
cool.
task you gave me. Creating
Jester?
a gap and infiltrating Inazuma's inner workings.
What fun it was.
What fun it
Okay, so that was Scaramouche's, like, the dude he grew up with.
I'd like to introduce
Right?
a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest
Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, he's just a little upset.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore.
Oh?
Dottore.
Oh, he's gonna snap. Oh?
Good. Good.
Oh, he's gonna fucking snap.
Doctor? Did he? But why did we see things from his perspective?
He snapped already. Ah, you're back.
When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so.
I think so, also.
It means nothing.
I don't know. I don't understand
Does
feelings,
it?
so... Okay.
This memory shows that
Same,
Niwa
but
didn't
you're not
betray
supposed to ignore them. You're
He never
supposed to
meant
address
for
them,
you to be
so
the
I've
one
been told.
to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
See, I don't know what the furnace was. That he believed for hundreds of years. Only his imagination, but where's it leave him?
Give him some space. We need to give him some time to process his emotions.
I don't understand what the furnace is.
I'm still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but
What's feelings? Fuck they matter.
nobody has
Stop.
ever
Bad.
deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now
Being
you
deceived?
have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabukimono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as a mechanic from Fontaine. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment. After the events you just saw in that memory,
He put
the
Niwa's
doctor
heart
put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer.
into the furnace and absorbed
Then
all the filth.
he instructed him to enter the furnace
Oh.
and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting
He literally
process.
made him evil?
The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected
Not like I fucking
me."
told someone to actually feel
What's
things.
in
No, not
The
you,
mechanic
never.
answered, "Miwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a
One
gift.
thing that you've been looking for.
He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for."
From the chest of one of his
He
innocent
took it
servants.
straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The
You tell him,
mechanic
Tristan.
removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned.
You
that
be
such
nice,
unthinkable
Miko. Don't make
cruelty
me.
had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth.
Miko, stop trying. Stop trying to be scary. Quit it.
Completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the
Whoa, he threw his heart away. Stop, I'm gonna cry.
without looking
That's
back.
so fucking sad. Dude. Miko, you're supposed to be crying for me. Let's stop
So
this.
The doctor killed an
This is
innocent
sad.
man and pinned everything on the victim.
Can't be evil. Yes, you can if you got the heart by evil means. This is sad. Being betrayed and being betrayed and abandoned by close friends should have caused great resentment. Now we know what was behind the decision. Doesn't mean the vengeance was the right decision.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
I'm scared of feelings because they make things weird, and I'm really just gonna use
Dottori, you
talk- That's fair.
brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice. You killed him.
Okay.
Shall we see how he's doing? Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Aw, you want to be friends?
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Pamon's playing therapist. Yeah, it's got to be good for something.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Teyvat. Oh, does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
Okay, why do I
The
not
reason
hate him?
why there are records about your
I kinda
brother
like
in
him.
Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was his first destination when he arrived in this world. Plus, he only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The
The
summoning.
heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself.
Jester.
You can take his word on this.
Who is that?
He was a royal mage in Conria and lived with your brother for a time. I don't know the
Jester?
details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh, I like him! Fuck!
What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long.
Intelligent
I shared a
Sasuke,
secret
that is
with
the
you.
right?
And now you owe me. So in return, I'd
Edgelord.
like you
Why do
to
I like the
answer a
emos
question
so
for
much?
me.
I can't help it. He's like a depressed little emo edgelord. He's like, "Ugh, I'm just a sassy, pissy baby. And I'm like, I like you, fuck.
Give me your hand.
Done. What else you want? Do I have to rip it off? Cut it off with the finger? What do you want?
Can you hear my voice inside your head?
Oh. Are you trying to brainwash me? Stop! Okay.
No,
Why is this kind of
I can't do anything like
romantic?
that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
What?
Done.
What?
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Who wants to save his... I know, shut up.
Nothing. I was just thanking her for helping me.
I love him. Fuck. I love him. But we didn't change the past, did we? Did he see me hesitate? But that was because I know about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But that's not changing the past. That's changing everyone's memories of the past. But I guess if you say the word, do you know how to change the past? Well, but whether everyone remembers her or not, she's still alive. It altered it. No, she still lived. It just erased everyone's memories of her. But she still lived and did the things. Otherwise, Lesser Lord Kusanali wouldn't even fucking exist if it wasn't for that. Like, she still existed. It doesn't change what happened in the past. It just changes what everyone can remember. But she still existed, just no one can remember her. So it didn't change the past, but it changes everyone's memories. And I guess your memories of the past are kind of the only real thing to you. Like, to everyone else, it did change the past. Right? No, I'm not erasing the past. No, she's gone. That's all. Just Nahida now. Miko. Oh my god. She did. She died. Absolutely. But she didn't erase herself from ever existing. She just erased herself from everyone's memories. If she didn't exist, she couldn't have done that. If she never existed, she couldn't erase herself from everyone's memories. And Lesser Lord Kusanali wouldn't fucking exist because she created Lesser Lord Kusanali. So if she erased her entire existence, she couldn't have created her. Like, that's... No. Also, I'm not sure why you said pancreas, Tristan. I'll explain why you're like Venti later. Why am I like Venti? That fully changed the past. No, it didn't! It couldn't have, or else Lesser Lord Kusanali wouldn't exist. If she never existed, she could have made Lesser Lord Kusanali. I promise, Lights, I'm not erasing the past. I think by not...
long. I suggest you get...
Rude! It didn't even let me read it. By not denying it immediately.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Belladere, stop.
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist.
Yes, hi, cutie light. How are
Those who
you?
died in Tatara
Time
Suna
shit sucks.
because of
No,
me
it
deserve
didn't
another
erase
chance
her
at life.
from time. It didn't change the past. I refuse. No.
You know,
She said she's
I never
erasing
did
her
like
from everyone
insects.
else's memory. Because...
Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are.
Oh, the joke. Okay, I understand. But if she erased herself, we wouldn't still remember her. We wouldn't still remember her because she wouldn't have existed. Like, the fact that we remember her means she did exist. So you didn't change time, you just changed everyone's memories. She just erased herself and erased herself from everyone's memory, but she didn't change time and make herself have never existed, or all of the things, or the people she stopped wouldn't have happened to. No. From the records, exactly. She's not erased from existing. She still existed, just no one can remember her. She's erased from the records. She still existed and did things, just no one can remember them. We remember them. I'm gonna fight you on this.
Harmless ants isn't threatening anyone. I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right.
Yeah, the fallen god, we are. Don't follow the rules. Again, if she never existed, we wouldn't remember her. I'm not gonna lose.
Disappeared. Come on.
You're wrong, and that's okay. You can have your wrong opinion. Anyway. Anything else? pancreas is delicious. What are you guys doing? What are you up to?
Oh no, he's really
I'm fighting with Miko. What are you doing?
Oh, can you hear me? Nihida! Traveler, Paimon, Paladin.
You infuriate me, Miko.
Now, I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Balladeer's fault. I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or did he achieve something beyond his abilities, and it took everything he had? Where the heck did he go? Don't be. It's not your fault. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
That Alice suit looking... No, Lights, stop. Don't look. Don't look. Okay, Lights, just close your eyes. Don't look. How about we talk about anything other than Miko and that? Both of those. Let's ban them both.
And we're at, an inn or something? This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with.
Oh, she doesn't need me. Damn.
Leave this one to me.
Twice in 1 week.
Emergency? How bad is it?
Just know she's gone, and we only know her because reasons. No, don't listen to them, Lights.
If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances.
Go erasing us too. I would never erase you. Stop. No.
Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
I'm not erasing. Miko's a liar, and she's not erased. She's just from memories. But she still existed.
Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened.
It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing. Skip the part about Greater Lord Rika Devada, focus on the ballad. Oh, God.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible. Right. You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life.
But you can rewrite people's memories.
It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it.
No, you could forget drinking it, but... Exactly! Like, we could forget drinking it, but the water's still gone. She still did all those things. The water's still gone, we just don't remember it.
So...
Trying to science... No, that tree shaped the world. If Gora erases me, I'll have to dig up my dead account. I would never erase you. I wouldn't erase you guys. Never, never. Oh, you don't know cringe until you see Gore's old fucking Tumblr accounts. Trust me. We were all cringe. Tumblr existed. Everyone was cringe.
Paimon's so confused.
Himself? Oh, start a new life. Is that why he's the Wanderer instead of the Balladeer? Does he erase himself from everyone's memories?
Sorry.
Oh, that would be awesome. It's not his fault.
Erasing yourself from
Stop blaming other people for your own emotions.
Unthinkable. Is that really possible in Irminsul? Uh-oh. Paimon's had it with that little brat.
Shut up! I've had it with you.
He'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise...
Many people in Inazuma will be from Irminsul. Many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what the situation will look like. With a connection to the ride in Gokuden? Would this mean that they'll disappear?
There's nothing we can do about it at this point.
Why would they disappear?
Hey, have you got any ideas?
I have some doubts. You don't know old me. Oh. We were all awful at some point, Tristan.
Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so...
Cause Paimon's whining too much. She's annoying me. I'm sorry, Lights. She's just whining. She keeps calling him a brat. Like, she's not being a brat.
So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take...
Plus, I read a lot faster than they speak it, and so I just read the line and skip it, usually.
Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish.
Of course, talking about food fixed her.
Chili chicken, almond tofu, satisfying salad. Oh,
This
also
kid.
a dip of temptation, golden shrimp balls, triple layered lotus seed and burn.
She fell asleep talking about food. Paimon.
Hmm? What do we...
Uh-oh.
Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was... Is that a food too?
He did it.
Weird name, though.
Yep, he did it. Oh, you know what? For a time fucking erase thing, yep, that's a fair reaction. Yeah, I'll give her that.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers. Was it something Paimon said? So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
Ooh, how do I tell you this?
Okay,
Uh-oh.
sure. Where are we going?
Like Ayato and I. Oh no.
Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
Okay. Not sure what this dude just caused. Slightly concerned. Where's the fucking main quest? I would like a marker, please, and thank you. Oh, it's Inazuma. Or it's not Inazuma? No, it is. Story! Right? I should heal. Not much. Okay. Now that less story's happening. Actually, hold on. I should go do my daily quest before I forget, and then I'll keep going.
Everyone hold hands. Hey! Shine down! Everyone hold hands. Motion to compel.
Trustine with redeems. Okay, I will. Oh, and hydrate. Thank you. I absolutely love taking care of myself, and it doesn't make me tired at all. Am I not? Oh, I'm stupid. I was like, am I not hitting this? I am in fact an idiot, and no, I was not hitting this.
I see everything.
Ow, fucking rude.
Illusion shattered.
Random question. Does anyone know why I wouldn't be getting channel points? Wait, what? Like you're not earning them? What? That's not... No. Is it like a mobile error, or are you on PC? I have no idea. I've never heard of that. Though I'm not much of an expert about Twitch. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I open OBS and hit stream. I don't really know how Twitch works. I'm sorry. But I've not heard of that before. So maybe it's something?
Incinerate! Boring.
Fuck! You're kidding me. Great. Fuck. I never do this one by myself. Pretend you didn't see that. That was embarrassing.
Motion to compel.
Oh! That was more than I meant. Just not been getting channel points lately. I've been turning on streams on both laptop and mobile. See, like on anyone's streams? Like just mine or everyone that you've been watching? Hi, love. How are you? Hello again. Because that's really weird. I don't know why it wouldn't be... So it wouldn't be a mobile problem. I don't know. Everyone's. That's weird. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry. That's really weird. Oh.
There is no escape.
Rude.
Wrap up the flame. Incinerate. Yeah. Yeah. Illusion shattered. The Temple of Wisdom. Hey. Boom.
I don't know why I do that. I know I'm gonna get hit, but I'm just spiteful.
Visible evidence.
Probably because I don't like to dodge. Gets kind of buggy if you're watching on multiple streams at once. Oh. I like a bunch and only some of them get points. Okay, so it's like maybe having too many streams open? Maybe it only lets you have like a limit of like you can only earn channel points in like your active stream or like one or two of them. I've only gotten points. How many points I've had the first place with beds? Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. But I'm kind of like, I usually only watch one person's stream at a time. Because I feel bad missing stuff. Which is pain when everyone's streaming at the same time. This is... That was easy. Clean. Okay. Back to the story. Oh, 10 items. Oh, I haven't been checking for my dailies, have I? Ooh. Broke is fine. It's weird and very inconsistent. Yeah, it sounds like Twitch. 10 streams? Jesus. I could not. I do not have the brain power and attention span for 2, let alone 10. I ran past it, didn't I? Hold on. Oh, where was it? Here? Yeah.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Okay. 10's the most I've had open at once was 6. Damn, I only watch one stream and then have the rest. Oh yeah, like to just to like support people and give them more views and stuff. One of those was my own fare. But I have had all the stream audio. Jesus, I could not do that. That's impressive.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead.
Riding Gokuden.
Oh. Now there's a question The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyaku. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline. And for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately,
like Kazuha.
Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we were! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
That,
would anyone like to watch me torture
friends,
myself with Carolina Reaper almonds?
tale
Absolutely, everyone loves that shit.
In fact,
Everyone likes to watch
was not
someone
made
suffer.
known
I don't
to
know
me
why.
for
It's
most
awful,
of my
but
life.
we do.
all these years,
Is it like one of those
I
spicy
knew
chip
of those
challenges,
great
but they're like
clans'
almonds?
demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, he told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know there is no harm in telling you.
Oh, okay.
The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful blade.
Vengeful?
400 years ago, so I'm told.
I
There
don't
was
know
a
what
catastrophic malfunction
fucking
in
furnace is.
Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day. And overseeing
So
it
her name was Niwa.
was the armory officer. His
I
son
knew it! I
Niwa
told you he looked like
showed his
Kazuha!
family ties to the Kaedehara clan, knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives. Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and
No,
save
they're just
him.
spicy almonds I found.
Powerless
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
and
I think this would be a
destitute.
really good idea.
The only legacy he had to pass on to his
Actually.
children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery.
Oof. That's sad. On that note, I saw just of the like torturing yourself for like stream stuff. I wanted to do someone, they had like a shot collar. And it was like I think technically what he was doing is like a truth or, you know, people do truth or drink, but it's like truth or shock collar. I thought that would be really fun for like when I do the drinking stream and like fun little things to do. I was like, okay, why do I kind of want to do the shock collar though? I thought that would be pretty funny. People just like to watch people be tortured. That's all, Chiz. But I think it's a good idea. I think it'd be fun.
Alas.
Furnace is the place on the
If only
Inazumi
the
Island
story
that was
could have
all
ended
heavily
there.
electrified.
But 100 years
I
ago,
don't recall. And
the
she
then
got
head
good
of this
throw.
family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their
Question
fate
the idea
no
of
longer,
karaoke stream.
and yet
Yes.
he could do
Credit
nothing
was
to
cringe.
change it.
No, it's always fun.
Finally,
Don't listen to.
He made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's
focus on
forging
this music.
industry. In his
Yeah,
fury,
don't ever listen to your own
he
voice
murdered
because
indiscriminately,
you'll like convince yourself not to do it.
killing even
It's
Blaze
fun.
from the
Everyone has
Byakume
fun.
clan
Everyone likes
which
it.
he belonged
Whether you're a
to.
really good singer or you're a really bad
His
singer,
goal
it
was
really doesn't
absolute.
matter. Whether you like
The
your own voice or you
devastation
don't, everyone
of
enjoys
all of
karaoke.
the
It's always
Raiden
fun.
Gokuden.
And I
But
guarantee you're
when he
probably not
came
anywhere
to
near
the
as bad as
Kaedehara
you
and
think you sound.
Kamisato clans,
Because everyone's way too hard on
his
themselves.
killing spree came to an abrupt
Says
end.
me.
He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
I am out of water now. Fuck. Someone else attacked the swordsmith. Paladin did something in. It looks like Paladin did something in Nerman's but it seems New is still dying.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact.
Right? I was like, Kazuha
We
forged
spoke
a
for while
sword?
over some tea.
Oh, okay.
He seemed well. My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too. On to the next step.
I thought my ears. I bet it's not that bad, Tristan. Also, okay, I just finished my water, so I have to be right back. I'm gonna go to the little bunny's room. So, give me like.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Okay. Motherfucker. Yashiro. Okay.
We're here. Commission's headquarters, so...
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll
be heading in then. Thanks.
7 days a week.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
I'm so confused.
What
What's
would
happening?
you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
I could still lady of the house, no changes. Still like no.
Well, got any more questions?
I don't understand why it would
You're
change though.
very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often. But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that. Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend. And she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Okay, she's cute.
I mean it. Whenever the Commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The Commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most.
It's because they're boyfriends.
Oh, Commissioner, they get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone.
Because it's my boyfriend's
one would
boyfriend.
talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences it's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend whose company they enjoy so much. So, In the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always
Because it probably is a
be
young
at
person
least
trying to sound like an
one
old person,
old
but
lady
she's got the
who will
like
be
slow
delighted
pauses
to
going
have
at
the
least.
pleasure of your company.
Oh my god, I love the song.
Wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Also,
It's got the X-Men theme in it, and it's
something
called
about
X-Men.
The food here being really great.
Yeah. Understandably.
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Of course.
Alright, goodbye for now. We're great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right, then. Take care now.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
I used to love the X-Men movies, but they can't seem to make a decent one anymore. Oh my gosh, I loved the X-Men.
Or someone.
I think the new one is like
Do my eyes
Phoenix
deceive
though, right?
me,
Which
or
I
is
haven't
that the
I haven't
traveler in
seen. It's about the young kids now.
Xavier? What are you doing here?
I do
I
love
was
the
in the
X-Men though.
general
But I loved
area,
First
and
Class
now
and Days of
I'm
Future
in
Past.
this specific area. There, that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask. Like the back of my hand. Not only that, but I've met people in Ina. Oh, well, I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and
A couple?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. They say he was a mechanic
Honestly,
who
probably
consulted
why I like
on
My
a
Hero Academia so
technology
much.
upgrade.
Oh, really?
It seems like the technological
Oh, fair. I do.
collaboration
I love
between
Boku no
our two
Hero. Apparently
nations
the new
goes
season's
back
coming
a
out.
long way.
I'm
How
not caught up on the
about
manga
that?
though. I'm like 3 chapters behind maybe. I'll do that after stream. I'll look it up.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about the
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today? Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually. But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono
The
where
newest season
Tatara
is out.
Suna is concerned.
Wait, like all the way out, or they just started it again? Because I've seen everyone being like, or My Hero. My Hero, My Hero. So I'm like, oh, everyone's back on My Hero. I assume it's coming out again. Maybe when the lights go out.
Of course! Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for. Sure, but what's up with you? Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile.
It started 2 months ago? Wait, what?
I'll always be there for you.
I didn't fucking know that. Oh my god. I gotta do that.
You grab something to eat. You can't go. All right,
My sex is
let's head off and go meet Nahida.
Sex is always good. Better when you get mad at me. Well, Coldplay. Yeah, I didn't fucking know that. Oh, I feel dumb. It started just after Bleach and Chainsaw? Okay, maybe Bleach and Chainsaw kind of like overshadowed it. I didn't know that, which is fucked up because I literally have like Boku no Hero fan accounts.
It's them.
So I kind of can't believe that. Hi, Dino. How are you?
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
Oh, fuck. Because I even watched Chainsaw. Damn. Boku no Hero is one of my favorites. It's one of my top 3.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for...
We have time. What do you want to talk to us?
That is my favorite
topic
manga.
we discussed last time.
Still looking for more info about Tatara Suna, huh?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh.
I should have read this the first time. Fuck. Nasty. Put it out over her ass cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna change this. Tuh. Sit on it. I should have read it the first time. Great many of these rumors revolve around the yokai who are charismatic. No way that they done other than Nima Hisahide inherited the Asian arts, successor to the Nima clan, and Kaidahara. Asian. Whip bash. The mechanic. The mechanic. I think for sure. Yeah.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
I really should have read these. Fuck. I didn't realize how important they'd be. Ballad exclusives. Oh, that is so nice. 2 of his names. If he really existed, it must have taken all of his might, but still.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well...
What did you find out?
It's a long story.
Wow. So many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Amanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no.
Oh my god, you're doing news logs? Jesus. Trust me, girl, I have multiple.
Actually lends
I think you have multiples of everything. I think I would be terrified at how you play
were seen
Pokemon.
as having an incredibly
I could never.
prestigious role
I
in
could
society
never.
those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring you. Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Oh my god, you're gonna stream one? Ooh. Oh my god. I have to finish it the first time. I'm not even done it yet. I have to get on that. I'll get on it. Oh, hold on, guys. 1 second.
The sky will reveal everything to us.
Okay, well. Jesus. Razor's still kicking my arse. I am sorry, Tristan. So, I have to go. Again, I guess it's just gonna be a day. I'm probably gonna get home and stream again for another hour. Cause that's just my life now. So anyway, yeah, actually, the car is done now, and they're closing soon, so I actually have to go pick it up now. So, Gore's leaving again. I'm not gonna raid, because I have to go, like, right now. See you guys again, maybe. Thanks for sticking around for my chaotic day.